Invincible.
Season 3?
Season 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
That, for me, that is what a comic I can't even speak. That is what a comic adaptation should look like.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, agree.
Like, it moves at a good pace.
Yeah,
the story is wicked. I always think, why did I not know about it as a comic?
Because it wasn't that popular. I remember Invincible because Image Comics were like created by like different. What's that? Image Comics were created by like different like comic.
KJ.
Yeah, no. Image Comics were created by like different comic artists and writers who are like from Marvel, who had been let go, who had left.
All over.
Do you know what I mean? So they a lot of their characters were like derivative or knockoffs of like Marvel characters or DC characters, and some of them were like also like a piss take as well. So a lot of the like that's what I like about Invincible, because even though it's like really serious, a lot of the characters that they have, especially a lot of the villains, are like piss take characters. A little bit like the boys, like, do you know what I mean? It's like a lot of characters are like the elephant dude and like, you know, all them people. They're like they're just kind of like there to take the piss.
Even the whole Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
And they killed them as well. That's like a big disrespect.
Yeah.
That's a big
That's because
disrespect.
that's like, do you know what I mean? This is like Green Door for like comic artists. Like when Google reviews, like they all pissed off at their old boss. I'll kill his character then. You'll see.
But yeah, so they've done it, and then they've made it, because it's like the story has got so much depth to it. It turns out it ends up being like, even though the characters are piss take rip-offs, in a lot of cases, not in all the cases, but it ends up being like the story ends up being much deeper and having much more depth than like a lot of like mainstream comic book characters. Do you know what I mean? Or at least in this cartoon anyway. But yeah, go on, Rachel.
Not saying that you want violence, but there's times, I always say, right, I hate when they put sex scenes in things for no reason, or there's violence for no reason.
Yeah.
The violence is needed.
Yeah.
In this, and they do it well, and the fighting and the storyline. So, and I notice he has like a big battle fight, and that battle fight at the end with what's his name? Conquest. That's it.
Yeah.
That's a mad name.
Man.
Conquest.
Yeah.
You know what though? I think it's falling victim to like like what happened with Rick and Morty, where the story was going quite quickly, and then as soon as they got the contract, they're putting in fillers.
Yeah.
There's got a couple weeks.
There was a couple of
into
episodes.
Invincible, and I was like, this is dead.
Yeah.
What is
There was
this?
a couple filler episodes, but it all in all for me was much stronger than the second season. I will say this in terms of like Invincible in general. I think that in terms of like the storyline, I think that the characters, they do have a lot of depth, but then they also what I do like is that, I was talking to you lot earlier off camera when we were saying about The Last of Us, and I was saying like it's like anxiety inducing, and Game of Thrones and these kind of shows where you watch it and you're never comfortable. Like I feel like with Invincible you're never comfortable, because it sometimes it's so calm, like, and then it just switches and someone's dead, like a character that you like, it just dies like brutally, like, do you know what I mean?
But one of my friends pointed out, he was like, no one stays dead in Invincible. The only person that stayed dead is obviously the Blue Twins now. And
are they dead though?
No, are they dead
Exactly. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So that's what he said.
No,
Rex
Rex is dead.
Yeah, only Rex. Rex is the only one that's died.
now.
Rex is dead.
There's not really been anyone that's died apart from the first episode where...
the Guardians of the Globe, they all died.
Yeah, that's the first episode. Yeah. But after that, no one's really stayed dead.
That's true.
Do you know, just reminds me, who Rex, it's just hit me now, and this is me, Gen X now. Rex reminds me of the guy that was the knight in the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Yeah. He's that character. He is.
He looks the same.
He sounds the same. He's the same kind of jokes. Yeah.
I wonder if they did like a little homage to him, because it's
Probably.
like I just sat there and thought, that's who Rex looks like.
That's so true. That is so true. It's that character.
Yeah.
He's not dead either.
Who? Rex?
Technically.
Oh, what? Because of clone? Because of Rudy?
Rudy's still dead. He's become Rex now. So no one really dies forever like in this thing.
Except the victims.
No one's solidly dead. Oh, they're just, that's cannon fodder. Like, they don't matter. They're just humans, man. Man are just humans.
And you know, it's so dark the way that man had got him to kill his wife and daughter, you know, like bun them up. I was like, oh, that's bad. Like,
that was so full, bruv. What?
Yeah,
but why would that guy
that's
even
that's the only thing. That's the only thing about, and this is, I don't know if that's kind of like a piss take of like villain arc stories, you know, the villain arc kind of
loses their white Punisher.
Yeah, you know, do you know, like, yeah, but no, not even that, but you know, like how in a lot of comic book stories you have a villain that kind of gets like, that's like a good person, and then like something traumatic happens, and then they just turn evil. Yeah, but then the thing is, with like, so for instance, with that what was his name? I was gonna say Frozone. What was his name? What's the electric guy?
Bro, I want to say Pyro. Oh, the electric. No, he's electric.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Stupidness.
Anyway,
don't know. Yes,
like there was no logic behind like some of the way he was going on. I know it was like, oh yeah, but he's lost his mind. The same thing with Elstrom Levy. It's like, so you go to like the only good mark is the one that you're hating, and like all the marks that like actually killed your people, those are the ones that you're swimming up with.
No, that's different though, because remember all his mind, they all merged into one.
Yeah, I know.
So they made all of them, majority of them hate Mark.
Right.
And he's the only one that has a good mark. But obviously all the rest of the minds that he's merged with, they have a bad view on him. So he's more madness than...
That come like, you know what? Okay, fair enough, yeah. Well, that reminds me of like when you're playing Lego and you just try and like make up the story so that you get like...
They just put Doctor Strange in there. They would have made
Lego. Obviously, that was just a Kang rip-off kind of thing.
Yeah. But you know, when I wrote down my thoughts, and I was like, still really good, moves at a good pace. My only thing was, I said a bit too much romance in places. You know, I don't like romance.
Okay, yeah, you don't like that.
And it was a bit...
Like that whole episode, that was wasted.
What? Which one?
Then they're making a business or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Invincible.
That was a dusty episode.
I think the worst one for me was probably the time travel when they went to the future, and I thought that was pointless. What was that? Just tell her... Make sure I guess the point of that, when he goes to the future and what's the name? The Abraham Lincoln dude, Immortal. When he goes in the future and Immortal's like the emperor of the earth and all of this, the only way that kind of moved the story along, because it showed him ultimately that he needed to kind of trust Cecil. He needed to kind of trust it. He needed to like understand Cecil's point of view. That's what that showed him, because he had to end up killing his friend, and it was supposed, that whole episode was to show him, Cecil is making some good points, and ultimately he's the good guy in this story. He's a good guy.
Was that after the beef?
Yeah. He'd already they'd already fallen out, and he stopped talking, and then he went to the future. He was already like threatening Cecil, if I see you again.
Like twin boys, those two guys that kind of got him in.
Yeah. So when he went to the future, that whole episode, the only purpose it served for me was to show that he was supposed to like see Cecil's point of view. Other than that whole episode was filler. And sorry, on the back of that, also the other thing, the Invincible Wars were good, but I feel like it felt a bit rushed, like how it started.
Oh, that was the worst. It wasn't the worst thing to watch, but all of a sudden you've got all these Invincibles and the power levels have just dropped.
Yeah, what was that about?
They're getting moved to by the most random superhero. Never seen this man on roll. I did
read something that said like they were like some of the Invincibles from the other dimensions aren't as strong.
Yeah, but they didn't explain.
Yeah, but they didn't. That's the thing. It was just too quick.
I'm like,
because when the Invincibles came, I was like, it's over.
That's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's over.
I thought like
that's the 100 man and one gorillas. That's 100 gorillas and one man.
The whole show has a problem with power levels.
Yes.
It has a whole
it's
even
not consistent.
Eve now she's the most powerful.
Yeah.
And then
how did that happen?
he's banging up Conquest.
Some
when
Eddie Jean Greyisms, like.
The older you get, the stronger you get. Yeah, so it's a bit backwards, man. Because Conquest should be much stronger. He's so old. And the older you get, the stronger you get.
The stronger you get, because I like that. That's like that old man strength.
Yeah, I agree with you, Josh. But I would say with the Conquest thing, he only kind of won by accident. Like,
how? Where was that? He headbutted him in his face.
Yeah, but he was getting mashed up the whole time. It wasn't like he was winning.
After he's been mashed up. That's what I don't understand. Because
they shouldn't be getting mashed up.
Like a Superman. They try to do like a Superman thing, like because he's got the emotion. That now made him physically stronger.
Up him. Because
he's got something to fight for. He's got something to fight for now. He's like, and then mash him up.
That's the only thing I didn't like. Invincible. Like every time he, like he powers up. Like when he's angry, and then that's when he. Like you're fighting again, and then you're absolutely right. I don't get how the strength. They're not doing like a gauge as to who's strong and how long the strength should be. I liked the little brother when he got broke up by
from then.
Conquest.
My days.
Yeah, when that happened,
I was
that's
like,
when he
this
should have
little
leveled
boy
up.
needs to stay out of it. Like, it's like, no, I
He's
can
like,
help.
I'm
With his little
I thought he was gonna get ripping off.
custard
I
arms.
thought he was gonna dead him, bro. Over.
He got
He got mashed up.
He didn't even have his baby teeth or something.
No.
Baby teeth,
He bust out his teeth, innit? Yeah, he mashed him up.
He got but you're right. When you watch the fight, sometimes when Conquest got conquered, I was a bit like, okay, like how all of a sudden, what's her name now? She's like the Matrix. She's like Neo.
No, she had that. She had that before, innit? Have you seen
in the yeah. She did it once before.
Extra,
in the
extra episode. You might not have seen it.
Which one?
But in that,
there's like a bonus episode that came between season 2 and 3 or season 1 and 2.
Season 1 and 2.
It's like a feature length episode. So watch it, Rachel. There's a feature length episode. It's called Atom Eve. It's not called Invincible.
Like changes.
It's called Atom Eve, and it's her origin story.
Okay.
She's powerful.
So she's strong. So there's like an incident.
How come she don't use her strength all the time?
Because she can't control it.
Oh, she's got a limiter. There's a limiter. She can't do it. There's a limiter.
The scientists.
You know what? This was foolish, yeah. Throughout the whole season, it would have been a bit better if they just didn't put this electric guy, because that electric guy is really touching.
That electric guy's bugging Josh.
All of them 50 superheroes that came out, to beef all these Invincibles. Any one of them could have dealt with my man.
Yeah.
And they're trying to put him against Invincible. He's nothing. He's literally I could have beat him.
I saw
some water. Just splash it on him, bro.
I saw it.
Come on, man. Bro.
No, because I would have got just get one broomstick. Like, conduct it, you can't touch me.
Like, just poking him in the corner, bro.
With a broomstick, wearing rubber soled shoes, like any workman,
Doc Martens. Come on, man.
Any electrician shoes, like.
That's foolish, bro.
I saw a video where they were talking about the problem that Invincible has with the voice actors, because they got like a lot of big celebrities that are in. They got so many, like Zazie Beetz. Yeah, Zazie Beetz from Atlanta. Who else? Who else? They've got that guy who played that electric guy. He's from Breaking Bad. What's his name?
Not Walter White.
No, the other guy, the sidekick. Aaron. Yeah. He's in it as well. Obviously the Omni-man is J. Jonah Jameson.
I love him.
The main guy.
Conquest. What's his name from
Walking Dead?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, and so is Thing from Walking Dead. Invincible's from Walking Dead as well. He's Glenn.
Yeah, Shen Young. And his
and the
mum
mum.
Killing Eve, isn't
it? And
what's her name from Killing Eve? I love her. I like her.
Like literally everybody is like some big celebrity in the thing, and they were like, they were like this video that I saw, I think it was like TikTok or something. They were wondering how they've got this budget to pay for all these big stars who aren't even voice actors really. They're proper screen actors, big like some of them are nominated for big awards, and they're saying that it's making, that's why the animation sometimes suffers. But like
the budget. No, but you know what I think? Honestly, I think that Invincible is a bit like a Boondocks or a Simpsons, where if you're kind of called a lot of them probably are like, you know what, I want to do this. Because there's something about that series that has definitely got people that like comics and anime.
Yeah, it's mad. Because it's even from the first season, it's not like they did it and it's not like it came out and then people got onto it and were like, actually, yeah, I want to be part of this because it's big. It was like they had big stars in it from the first season. Like, and some of them are like obscure characters like, as well. Like I'd have to go through all of them. I didn't write them down, but it's literally
the twins are definitely that's a guy that does it in a lot of the animation. The Mauler twins.
Yeah.
That voice. That voice. I recognize that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, no, and even like the guy that plays the Martian, he's famous. I can't remember his name, but he's like a well-known actor as well. The guy that plays the Martian Man. Go on.
I'm so glad that they brought that back because I was like, was it season 2? It was like, just almost like it was like, what's going on?
You're talking about Seth Rogen. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on.
Go, Josh. Say again.
It's Seth Rogen, isn't it?
No. Seth Rogen is the one-eye guy. Alan. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
Alan.
You're talking about the Martian stretchy guy.
The shapeshifter.
Because it was when
Shapesmith.
Yeah, because he went up there and then it kind of unleashed them. And then you just saw like, and then we didn't hear nothing for like bare episodes. And then I like that it's come back. We don't really know much about it, but it's showing that there might be another season.
That's the good thing.
100%.
Like in this series, like anything that happens does have its place. It's nothing kind of happens in isolation. Even when it seems like it's like, oh yeah, that's not gonna. Like, what's that got to do with the storyline? It's always they always like something bubbling under the surface. Because remember, we're just following Mark around. So this other stuff is happening in the background. Like even when they brought back, what's his name? The rock guy. It's called Titan.
Yeah.
Titan. Yeah. He's someone as well. He's
someone.
He's famous. Is the guy? What's the guy from? He's someone really famous, a black actor. And then the Martian. Not the what was it? Who was it? It's the one of the Martian. I think it's the Emperor. Is that Gmon? Is Gmon the one from
Digimon? Deep with the DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, him. He's his name. Yeah.
He was like the Martian Emperor when they go to Mars. It was like he was the Martian Emperor.
They're spending money.
Spending so much money.
Bare money. Either people are doing it for free or they're doing it.
Hell no.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like doing it on the discount. Like I said, like back in the day.
Amazon Prime money, isn't it?
From Amazon Prime, hey, no discount. You give me a discount on my membership first, and then I'll give you that discount.
Put me on that space flight. Put me on that space flight.
Oh, you want to go up there? You must be mad. They go up there, that thing just like come crashing back down to earth, and then everybody's just like, idiot, look at you. You're up there to do that stupid shit. Get some
slingshot.
Sorry, you see the
yeah, it's like the slingshot.
The slingshot. It actually is like a slingshot. How they're up there for like what?
11 seconds.
And that's the thing, they don't even break, they're not even in space, they just hover above the Earth's atmosphere. Like, okay, we'll come back and then... You can't get some intergalactic disease like you never that they can't even cure like on your skin.
Intergalactic COVID. I was gonna say, sorry. You see, the only thing about like having Nolan and Alan, you find yourself wanting to see more of that side of it than these fillers. Like these fillers, they could have dashed them and put in stuff to do with them. Like, I really thought they were gonna come back. I thought the only way he's gonna be Conquest is when them lot have to come down and help him. But then obviously they flip the switch.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing.
But then you know what it's gone right on my head. But what I was gonna say, what I did love is that twist about the I can't believe I've forgotten. What's Omni-man's race again? What are they called?
Viltrumites. Oh, about that. There's not many left.
I love that.
Because
it's like this is the secret. There's not many of them left.
Yeah.
So I mean,
good,
still, I don't know how you're gonna conquer them. Like they're mad. They're strong as, but.
It's 100 versus one gorilla.
It literally is 100 versus one gorilla. Because Viltrumites, but I take it like they're gonna just need nuclear weapons to get rid of them Viltrumites if they.
They can't even do nothing.
No, remember, Omni-man, all them books he's
that ray gun thing.
Yeah, he has a secret.
Yeah, it's like the ray gun. It's like some kind of ray gun.
And there's some race as well that like they're stronger than Viltrumites.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't get that
so
bit.
dense.
I never got that bit, right? Because all the time when Omni-Man was undercover, right, he knew the mission was to mash up the planet. So why would he give unlock the keys to show their weaknesses?
Because I think he was showing that deep down
he only had a change of heart. He's only now having a change of heart. If you think about it.
No.
I think that's
when he fought his son, he was still doing it.
He wasn't. You see his face. His face changed. Like when he had to beat him down, you see his face. Yeah. He does like an emotion on his face, and then he does it anyway. But since he met his wife and he's lived on the planet,
you think it changed from then?
He's changed.
Yeah.
He's trying to change.
But why would it change from then? That don't make no sense to me, because if I changed from then, right, I would have like sat my son down and told him this is what it is, but we're gonna work together. But he wanted his son to still help mash up the planet.
I think he kicked it down the road. It's like one of them things that he was just kind of like, one day I'm gonna have to tell him, but the more that it's going on, it's like, do I really want to tell him? And
I get that.
Like,
I get that. I get that he had to tell him, but when we first saw that fight, he was acting like first off, before that, at the beginning, he killed off all of them guys, right? Fake Justice League, killed off all the fake Justice League, and then so he's still on the mission. He's written those books way before the son's born, because he was a writer and all of that. So when
he met his woman, yeah.
But then how come he wrote those books? He was still in the mind frame. If you were still in the mind frame, I'm not about to tell no one my secrets.
No, but how do you know he was in that mind frame? That's what I'm saying.
Like,
he must have been.
And he comes to Earth. No, he's not. When he meets his woman and he falls in love with her, like he's acting like he don't, but he fell in love with her.
Yes, he went with one plant woman, and after like that, he was that Groot woman.
Nothing to him. He lives forever, innit? He lives forever.
You mean the bugs?
Like, yo,
the bugs.
Go with some bugs. She's gonna die as well.
Oh, bugs, not plants. Like, she dies after 4 days.
And he met her when she was some picnic. Did you not see that? You didn't see that. So when he saved them,
she was.
When he saved them, she was a child. Like, so when they showed it, so remember in that whole sequence when he was about to fly himself into the sun.
Yes.
So then that ship's about to crash, and then he saves it, and then the one that looks at him and who's all mesmerized is a child. Yeah. Remember their lifespan is so short, so then she grows up, and then like
Nancy Omni-man.
No, but he's a Nancy man. He's a Nancy Mark's mum as well, blood. He's like 300 years old.
Oh yeah.
He's a Nancy everybody, bro.
What's a few hundred years between friends?
Exactly. It's like, fuck it.
It's like a proper Nancy man.
Who's gonna cuff me? Who's gonna cuff me and put me in prison? Why did you try?
But I tell you what though, you know when we used to have that debate about how Superman has relationships, Omni-Man, how he managed to have this relationship with this woman.
Without mashing her up. And then the bugs as well. Like,
and the bug woman. And also, how comes the kid, right, comes out, that was my, we'll talk about this when we talk about another thing, but my biggest my bugbear is like, that kid's got all mammal features, like, you know what I mean? The kid comes out. Yeah. There's nothing, the only thing is different colour skin there, looking like Osiris. Like,
but the thing, the Viltrumite genes are too strong, isn't it? Like, basically, they're trying to say.
No, but the thing is, biologically, that wouldn't come out of the bug. It can't fit to come out of a bug the same way a bug.
And bugs lay eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't give birth to life.
Unless I don't even know how he came out. I don't know, but yeah, that's all mad as well. Unless he was really small and he's grown so big and like the one.
Next. Fences, that film Fences with Viola Davis and Denzel Washington, like, I want you to look after my baby. Like, literally, I'm cheated. Come look after this baby. Like, any Fences. Like, how this kid, bless the child, but this kid is for some side woman. Like, you left me, told me I was nothing, I was nobody, and then now you bring this picnic that I have to look after. But that kid, they better go social services. And the dad ain't even there. But you see how they tie it in a nice little bow. The mum's dead now. That's how Fences. The woman died, and then Denzel comes to the wife Viola and is like, the wife's dead. So it's a nice little bow now because she ain't gonna come out the universe, the bug lady, and be like, it's my man because she's dead. So now they can be. Because I think
this is if you're gonna say he can come back, we've said this before.
Oh, we said this. Joshua said never.
There's no
in these
coming
streets.
back. Omni-man, he can never come back.
I think he will.
He can't.
Do you lot want to know the law?
No.
There's no point. I'll find it out later, but yeah, I don't still want to know it. But there's no way he could come back. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because that's
so if he does, then it don't make sense.
Serial killer.
I think he will.
And then he comes back.
Come back in what?
Yeah, I killed 50 people, but I'm
come back
now.
in what capacity?
Like to help save the world against the other villains.
No, you come back to help
save.
save.
Like you remember, they're setting you up. Like, and I'm not even saying this to try and with the law. I'm just saying this.
I know what happens.
But like,
just say it. Spoilers.
No,
just say
no,
it.
no. You didn't want to know. So like, but what I will say is this, yeah.
Yeah.
There's obviously setting you up for Nolan to come back because ultimately the Viltrumites are coming, so they're gonna need all the help they can get. And the whole point of them having what's his name, Cecil, with these like questionable kind of morals is setting you up to like have Nolan come back on their side with Alan and all of that. So like that's the whole point why they're going to say, oh yeah, sometimes
that's fair enough. But he can never be partner.
Yeah.
He can't come back and be partner.
No, but when there's a war, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like just people scuffing.
And then it's going to be like it's water under the bridge.
I don't know if it will go that far, but
do you miss me? I miss that Viltrumite. I miss them Viltrumite loving sessions. I want that old thing back. And then they become a happy little blended family with the little green kid. Or blue kid, whatever it is.
Blue kid. And then she's gonna grow up and do a madness, bro.
No, they can't do that. They can't do that.
But I know ultimately, it's a happy ending. In the whatever the future is, it's a happy ending, isn't it? Like the way it ends, it's a happy ending.
It's an ending.
Virtually happy.
It's an ending. It's an ending.
It's a happy ending, bro.
It's an ending. I mean.
It's an agreement.
Yeah,
it's
there's
cool.
a conclusion.
I know that, but you can't just kill off people and you come back and it's all fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you now. So it's just,
do you know? I don't know where the series will end. So like, depending on where the series ends, I'm interested because there's so much. Like the lore goes like far into the future. So I don't know how many seasons they will get to, and if certain arcs will actually happen. They might just make their own
comic.
They might make their own. They might make their own kind of. I didn't even read the comic. I found the lore out through like TikTok videos. Do you know what I mean? But like, but yeah, when I saw like how far it goes, it's really good storyline actually. But like, and a lot of
people have their own things as well, innit? Like
they have their own side quests. Everyone's got their own. Yeah. Everyone goes off and does all madness, but like, but there's some mad twists like. But
really,
I think I think there's some really mad twists you won't see coming. But then also I don't know because it's a TV show. I don't know how far they will get because a lot of the juicy storylines haven't happened. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like yeah.
I did. You know what I did like? I liked that they
well.
focused on Cecil's backstory as well.
I think that was a good episode.
That was nice.
That was a good episode. I like that episode.
Nice
like that was one of my favorite episodes of this season because you don't really. Again, that's what they're trying to like make you see him.
Why he's motivated the way he is.
Yeah. Rather than just see him as this guy that exploits people, they're trying to see like this guy is about protecting the planet at every cost, at all costs, and ultimately.
And he realizes how big the cost is. Like, you can't just be friends.
Yeah. He's,
and just to link that, you see the way they've done that. It reminds me of the way the Creature Commandos episodes are. When you see the reason they are the way they are, that's why they're so good because that's why the episode is so good as well. It's the same.
Well, we should move on and talk about Creature Commandos then.
So what we say we do a rating then.
Yeah.
Rating. It's gonna be an 8, 9.
I'd about to say 8-9.
Yeah. I'll say a 9. I think I'll say a 9.
That fight with Conquest was insane. Yeah. Insane fight.
The only thing about that fight,
Go.
is the rehash. It was like a recall.
To the other fight.
Yeah. But it was still brutal.
Like, it was so brutal. And his lines, his dialogue, like,
hey,
he's a bad man. Man said, I'm madder than all of them. They never want to F with me.
It's that bit.
They just want me for beef.
I'm so lonely.
But apparently he leaned back on some of his Walking Dead lines. Well, I don't know which ones. Yeah, apparently they were an homage to.
Yeah.
He's an amazing.
He's a wicked actor. Wicked actor.
How could just your voice alone, right? You still command that fear and the pauses and the what? Bad man.
Conquest was a good name.
All the other Viltrumites are scared of me.
Listen.
Wow.
My man was
scared. Real life.
I'd have wet myself.
I'll be like, my life's done. Just finished. Love me.
I'll destroy you, man.
I destroy you. But that's the thing. When he punched that boy, you know that it was literally like a light touch he was giving him, like just to shake him up a little bit. Like, I'm just gonna like know your place, little boy, because he's just so strong. Like, and this is it. What's his name? He can't. It's like he hasn't got no powers yet. Like, Invincible. He doesn't. Yeah, Mark don't. He can't. He still has weakness. As I said, it kind of is a link back to a lot of anime when you've got like if you look at like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and when you've always got the hero, they falter. Do you know what I mean?
He's always getting mashed up. Always.
Yeah.
I think every single fight he gets mashed up. He always nearly dies. Like even when he's fighting
how
dry
can you
people,
get to near death every fight?
Every single time.
It's hard to see someone who you know is gonna be OP. You know this brother's gonna be OP. Yeah. You know he should be OP. Yeah. And you're constantly seeing him get mashed up. Said Naruto, Dragon Ball Z.
near
Anything.
to the end.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to show is that he's so his humanity is so strong that he's like holding back so much that like he ends up nearly getting broke up all the time. When he fought that friggin' battle beast.
That's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man does the same thing.
Yeah. When he fought that,
there's a comic where Octopus takes over his body and he throws a punch and he just knocks man's head off. And he's like, raw, like damn, like he's been holding back all the time. Yeah, he's too strong.
You know that Battle Beast nearly broke him up. Everyone nearly kills him. Like he's always ending up in the hospital.
The Battle Beast is on smoke.
Yeah, no, Battle Beast is a sick character.
But like he's on smoke.
But like he nearly died every single time he fought anyone.
Every time.
But yeah, it's like a trope that goes through all of. I know you're supposed to be on the edge of your seat and think, what another thing I don't like about certain comics and animation is like they're supposed to be strong, but it takes 3 of them to beat up one villain.
Yeah.
So the strongest ones, and then they'll be like, and then they all get help, so you're not that strong, really, are you?
And you're getting help from people that's not even as strong as you, like.
Yeah, you got 3 humans.
I was holding back. I thought you was gonna. Go through then. Everyone's like, holding back, innit?
Oh, really? Yeah, exactly. Like you said, Josh.
They can describe it.
The strength parameter. It's the strength scales. It's a bit like my bugbear. Yeah, this sounds really weird, but you know, like when they do miniatures, they make dolls' houses and shit. I hate when it's out of scale. When you see it, then like the cup is like this, like and then the bottle of milk's like this, and they're like, miniature cooking is like it's not to scale. That's what reminds me of the strength. It's like someone needs to actually create an archive and be like, what are this? It's like Hulk in MCU on TV on films. Hulk can get broke up, but he's Hulk.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
No limit. There's no limit.
He's got no limit to his strength, but somehow someone can push him over and he's like, he stumbles and shit.
Smash him up.